I was in a little bit of a rush this morning, so all I've got for breakfast here is 2 bananas and 2 apples, which I'm going to eat on my way to the gym. So the fruit there is going to give me some quick energy in the gym. Before I left home, I also had a tablespoon of peanut butter. So peanut butter is a healthy fat, so what that's going to do, it's going to help slow down that digestion and help prolong the energy in my workout from that food. Alright, time to go train. Okay, so I've decided to do a commentary over this workout, just talking about a subject that I feel is very important when looking to cut body fat, and that is monitoring your progress. So there's 2 main methods that I like to use when tracking my progress on a cut, and they are taking progress pictures and watching the scales. So I'm going to start off with progress pictures. So it's very important to take your progress pictures first thing in the morning when you're relaxed. I recommend doing it either every week or maybe every couple of weeks. But the way your body looks can drastically change throughout the day, depending on what you've eaten, whether or not you've trained. If you're bloated, it's important you do the same pose, in the same lighting, in the same place, using the same camera. This is going to keep everything very consistent and allow you to easily make comparisons. Also, it's always good to look back on your progress and see your transformation once you've finished your cut. So the other method I like to use when tracking my progress on a cut is the scales. So obviously when you're cutting body fat, you want your body weight to go down. So the average healthy weight loss for a male would be about 1 to 2 pounds per week, and for a female it would be about half a pound to 1.5 pounds per week. Obviously, if you're really overweight, you can lose a little bit more than that a lot quicker. What you'll probably find is in the first week of your cut, you'll usually lose a lot more than you do in any of the other weeks. This is going to be due to a lot of water retention, which is going to be flushed out when you start tracking your calories consistently and start sticking to a set diet plan. So if you've been following my mini cut series, you definitely would have seen me weighing myself at the beginning of every video. So what I do myself, and what I recommend to most of my clients, is to weigh yourself first thing in the morning after you've used the toilet, before you've eaten or drunk anything, and in your underwear. It's very important that you stick to these protocols to keep the weigh-ins consistent and the data reliable. So I recommend weighing yourself Monday to Sunday every single morning. Then at the end of the week, you can calculate a weekly average by adding all the weigh-ins together and dividing it by 7. So the reason we do this is because your weight can fluctuate. It can go up and down a lot throughout the week, and this is completely normal, so you don't need to worry about that. So I speak to a lot of people and they tend to tell me they lost 4 pounds overnight, or they gained 8 pounds in one day. They think they've gained or lost a lot of body fat, but generally this isn't the case. So your weight's going to fluctuate due to a number of different reasons. This could be your digestion in your body, your water intake, water retention, stress, hormones, whether or not you ate late the night before, or whether or not you finished your last meal earlier in the day. What's more important is that you look at the big picture and you look at your weigh-ins over a longer period of time. Calculating an average weigh-in will allow you to compare your weigh-ins week to week. The most important thing is staying consistent with your diet and your macros, and staying consistent with your training and your cardio. That way it will allow you to decide on any changes that should be made. So the next topic I want to talk about is body fat percentage. A lot of people often tend to ask me, how do you measure your body fat percentage, or what do you think my body fat percentage is? A lot of the time these people are beginners and they're new to the gym, and that's why they're interested in finding this out. So body fat percentage can be measured in a number of different ways. First off, I'm going to talk about one of the most common machines used to measure your body fat percentage. You may have used one in your gym, and this is called Bioelectrical Impedance. So what these machines do is they send an electrical impulse through your body to help measure your body fat percentage. So personally, I don't think these machines are too reliable. I remember one time I used this machine twice within the space of 10 minutes, and the reading it gave me was completely different, and my body fat is not going to change that drastically over 10 minutes. So I was a bit reluctant in believing what the measurement said. Another very common method that people use to monitor their body fat progress is the use of skin calipers. So this is a tool that is used to grip your skin and your body fat. You then look your measurement up on a table and you calculate your body fat percentage that way. So I find the skin calipers can be quite unreliable sometimes, just because it really depends on who's taking the measurement. One person may measure you one day, and then another person may measure you another day, and you might get a completely different reading. even though your body fat percentage may not have actually changed. The third and final measurement I'm going to talk about when looking to measure body fat is a Dexa Scan. So the Dexa Scan uses X-rays to measure your body fat percentage. These are one of the most reliable machines and the most accurate. However, these are not easily accessible by everyone. They also tend to be quite expensive. Personally, I don't like to use body fat percentage as a method of tracking my progress during a cut. What you might find is the reading given to you by a Dexa Scan may completely differ to the reading given you by some skin calipers. So if you are going to track your body fat percentage, it's very important that you're consistent with the method that you use to measure. Like I said, personally, I don't like to use body fat percentage as a good way to gauge my progress. I much rather prefer using the body scales and progress pictures to monitor my progress. So I'm going to wrap up the commentary there. Thank you for listening. Hopefully I didn't waffle on for too long, and I'll see you in the next clip. So like I mentioned in that commentary, I weigh myself every single day. So I use my iPad and an Excel document just to track my progress here. So as you can see, I've got my weigh-ins and the macros that I hit that day. If we scroll down, you can see I've got the weekly average. So all I do is add these numbers together, divide it by however many days, and then I'll get my weekly average. So here's today, 186.2. The average of the week so far is 186.925. So I'm just about to end the video, but before I finish, I just want to show you this yogurt I'm about to eat. So what I've got here is a blueberry skyr. So the macros for this is 16 grams of carbs, 28 grams of protein, and 0 grams of fat for this whole container. So a nice way to finish off my macros. Once again, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.